So, emotional intelligence is the equivalent of IQ, which we're told in school is the most important to our success. You have to have math and reading skills, right? Of course, we have to have those, but we're born with our IQ. It never changes. So if you have struggles in math, you're always going to have struggles in math. EQ, on the other hand, the emotional quotient, is the same kind of testing, only it's the other side of the brain. It's your soft skills. And it's been found that if you can have a high EQ, you will be more successful than your counterparts that have a high IQ, because IQ sometimes doesn't have any logic or people skills. EQ has all the people skills, and it's broken up into 4 main characteristics: your interpersonal skills, your intrapersonal skills, your general mood, and your stress management. There's 21 different characteristics under those 4 things, but if you can control your emotions and that of others, you're going to be more successful than the person that's not.
Yeah, and that's a big one, isn't it? Controlling emotions. That is probably one we need to focus on more given social media. And I see how it ties in there with your book and those 3 emotions. I like that. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And I think anybody out there that's listening, first, I want you to think of how important it is that you're listening to a tool, a resource out there. This podcast is a resource that can bring you knowledge on not only like emotional intelligence, but on how to navigate being a professional in today's world. And when you're listening to something so important and resources, it's important for you to sit down and think, how can I utilize this? Well, first of all, hit like, share, and follow. Because when you do that, when Rosemary comes back, she's going to have another one out there that's going to tell you something more and engaging. And then you become poetry in motion, because you're learning tools to improve yourself. Think about what we just talked about. Emotional intelligence makes you more successful. That means as you become more self-aware, you're capable of coming up with better decisions with your counterparts than when you pass judgment. It's as easy as pie. You get the recipe and then you just follow it. And if you follow the directions, you find success at the end. It's when we vary it, sometimes we might have success or we might have failure when you might end up throwing that pie out the door.